copying My Hero Academia. Me. This is me right now. Yeah. I make my own anime, and it's called Swordsmen Academia. And if you're wondering how I'm just copying My Hero Academia, I ain't. The story has nothing to do with it. It doesn't take place in a high school. And also, there's like 50 other animes that have academia in it. Like, I don't know what anyone else expects. There's literally like 20 animes that have academia in it. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with my main character, Adrian, but I'm gonna be replacing a lot of them. Hello, okay then. Now whatever, back to the story. So we have our 8-year-old Adrian, who is actually a slave. Not really a slave, but you know. He works in a palace. A sweeper, or whatever, like a cleaner. And he hates his job. He's 8. He doesn't even know why he has to do this dumb job. Because the dumb princess, who is about 10 years old, judges how older than him she is. The prince is fine. That dude's fine. He's just nice. But he hates his house as well. Now, if you're wondering what the hell the swordsman part is, then I'll explain. So basically, in the world, there was 400 swordsman abilities. And also swords, basically. There's actually 400 different elemental swords. There's only one person who's gotten to all 400 of them and made the ultimate sword. And he's a celestial god who you'll see later on. Now, let's get down to business. So now we skip 5 years where, hold on, wait, no, I'm dumb. Alright, so 7 years later, actually, Adrian is now 15, and he's still working there. He hates it. The prince is starting to get annoyed, and then they devise an escape plan. They're gonna leave the castle and without unknown at night. Adrian doesn't wield a sword, but the prince does. The prince wields a flame sword, which is actually pretty powerful. It's a normal flame sword, remember. There's all kinds of different types. There's a blue energy sword, a black energy, a yellow energy, a red energy, a blue flame, purple flame, black flame. There's tons of them. Actually, I'm gonna say that there's 1,000. There's 1,000 of them. Screw it, 1,000, because I'm gonna need a lot of them. So Adrian's goal is to finally wield a sword at least. Because, yeah, usually when you hit 15, you're literally allowed to go get a sword for free. Yeah, you get your first sword. I'm kidding, you have to earn it. The person just wields knives. He can only use knives because he's also a cook. Because he kinda has to, or he's fired and doesn't get money. And he doesn't actually buy anything besides food. Because he already got a house, technically. He's actually in a palace. So yeah, let's just go on to the next part. Da-da-la-la. You know what? Give me a couple of minutes and I'll be right back. Oh. Alright, whatever. Back to Swordsman Academia. So, on the day, Adrian, and we're not going to get the prince's name until finally, because Adrian never knew his name, because he never told him it. He was always forced to work under the princess. Then he runs out. When they get to the window, he says, "We're going to cut through." Adrian, he's using his own flame sword to cut through. The prince is cutting through, but then when he's halfway through, the princess says, "Where do you two think you're going?" "Daniel, where are you going with him? He's my maid. He should be doing all the things I want." When Adrian's about to yell something, Daniel, Prince, yells back, "No." Adrian is not a slave. He's a normal human being who has probably got more potential than you. Because remember, you don't even own a sword. You're just a weakling. As then they almost... But then she decides to say, "Well, I'm the princess and that's higher than the prince. Give me a second, please, while I die." I'm officially not dead. Alright, so let's get back into this. Then she goes and tries to pretend like she's gonna be the next king or queen. Here's the thing, she's dumb.
Hey, it's me, your skin.
Okay, yeah, this is the cringiest thing. When he goes, "Shut up!" When Daniel tells her to shut up, she rushes out and just kicks him out the window, because for some reason she can fight. Now we're right back so I can go die quickly. This one? This bitch tries to be pretty. Are you okay, miss? So about 1 point. She says, "Tomorrow I'll be crowned as queen. And Daniel, you should be a king. But nope, I'll tell them that you don't deserve it. I'll let my boyfriend be it." Adrian says, "You have a boyfriend? Damn, he's unlucky." Then she yells at him. Then she says, "You dare tell that to a princess?" He looks at her saying, with just a dumb look, but then he gets serious. As then he says, as then he just flips her off, basically. As then he spins around for a full-on spin kick and knocks her the fuck out. Her boyfriend comes as he's actually pretty powerful, as in these two have a battle. As then these two are freaking clashing. As then Adrian karate chops this dude in the neck. Then they jump out of the window, making it far away. Because they are castaways. They are castaways. Ahoy. Okay, yeah. So they have to leave this island quick, because this palace is on an island. Adrian says, "There's a speedboat over there." Daniel says, "How do you know this stuff?" He goes, "I cleaned it once." and then they jump onto it and then speed out of there. There's cannonballs and fireballs launching at them. Daniel says, "Here's a water sword, take it." Adrian goes, "Ah," and throws the sword. He goes, "Idiot, you're not supposed to do that, you're supposed to hit it." But the water sword pierces right through the cannonball, and then it comes back into his hands. Let me go die again. Okay, while I'm in there, I'm just gonna cough. Okay, I'm back. So, after this, Adrian starts cutting through them. Prince Daniel is shocked. He's like, "How can you do that, Adrian?" He goes, I guess working with a broom is actually useful." Then the royal guards come as they have to battle them on the boat. Once they defeat them, they leave. Whew, dang it, this is hurting my throat. Dang it. So after they leave, that would probably be the end of the episode.